I mean, is he good enough to consistently start for Liverpool if the entire squad was fit?
Well, I would say Gomez. Gomez is a quality player, and for me, that is the partnership. In fact, that's the partnership of the Premiership. Gomez and Van Dijk. Those two were really solid. Lovren's come in, he's a quality player, but I feel he probably gets the same love from Klopp as perhaps Gomez or Van Dijk, and therefore this is why he's just below in terms of performance. I don't think he's as good as him, but if he got that love from him as a player, I think he'd be able to just go up that next level.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Joe Gomez was fit, I think Shaun's right. I think he would be playing in the team. I think he's more comfortable on the ball, maybe slightly quicker. He's younger. There's a partnership was growing with him and Van Dijk, but the injuries happened. Then Matip coming ahead of him as well. Then Lovren comes back in, and so maybe he does feel like that. But I tell you what, it's one game tonight. He didn't play that badly.
No.
And when he has come in, he's done well actually. We're talking about a player playing the World Cup final, Champions League final. He's got a lot of experience, so he's not a bad man to bring in my opinion.
But does he sometimes put a target on his back? I mean, he made comments that he's the best defender in the world at one point because of what he's done. There was the thing he put up about Sergio Ramos, wasn't there?
Yeah.
When Croatia played Spain again.
That you don't do. Top-class, world-class players don't do that. You just don't give other teams and other players this sort of ammunition like, whoa, hold on here. Yes, you've gotten the finals, so have you won World Cups? Have you won Champions League? Then maybe you can say that and people will go, okay, I see what you're saying. But
yeah, I mean, I didn't understand the comments, but sometimes you say stuff, don't you? Throw away comments and you come back to haunt you.
He put it on social media, that's
I know,
the thing.
But sometimes it's a joke, isn't it? He might be one of the comedians in the dressing room. You don't know. He could have said that.
Need some smiley faces then.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you're saying, but I don't know. He probably regrets saying it now in hindsight, but he's had a good few years at Liverpool. He's a solid player. If you're asking me who plays with Van Dijk when everyone's fit, I'd say Joe Gomez.
And for the long-term future, you imagine, given the age?
I would think so, yeah. I mean, like you say, he seems to have everything going for him, but one thing he hasn't, he's quite injury-prone, Joe Gomez. He gets a lot of injuries. I mean, he came back from a long spell out and got into the first team, played right back, played centre-back. He's found his true position at centre-back, but he keeps getting injured. Somehow you've got to get that mentality if you can get through games and play. Sometimes, players play 50% fit nowadays. In your days, you were never fully fit, but he seems to get these injuries that keep you out long-term, and it's luck, isn't it? He needs that little bit of a luck and a long spell in the side.
When it comes to injuries, I mean, is there any time that you really just had to force yourself to play, which you look back on now and think, probably not the best of ideas?
Well, I mean, certainly going back then, you played because you didn't want to be out. Nowadays, you're being managed. You're like, okay, we'll rest you. We're not. You don't have to go through that nowadays. So some players are a little bit softer than our time. You stuck through. You're like, I'm playing. One leg, I'm out there.
I think as well, Shaun, that day you'd have an injection. Or, I remember going to the physio's house and basically moving in for about a week or so just to try and get myself fit for every game.
Really?
I'm not sure his missus was in the family were too happy that I'd moved in, but that's what I did to get fit for some Champions League games, and it worked and got me through the games. At times I did have injections in my career, whether I regret them, I don't know, but it got me into the game that I wanted to play in. But that's football, isn't it?